Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lunch Break with Rhonda. It is Wednesday, October 1st. It's the first day of October, and it's a pretty exciting day in our Stampin' Up world. There are so many things that are fun and exciting that are launching today. So I thought I would come in, take our break. I will show you one cute project, but I really wanted to talk to you and chat with you about one of the most exciting things that we have going on starting today. And it's only good for 31 days. So I'm going to give a second for everyone to log on when you're here. Definitely please say hi. Let me know that you're here. Hi, Gayla. I'm grateful you guys are joining me today. I do have a cute project to share with you, so I'll show you here. Like, we are going to make a super cute project. But I also, today is a big day in our Stampin' Up world. It is actually, I've been a demonstrator for almost 24 years. Well, no, almost 25 years. I'll be celebrating my 25th year this year. So it's half my life I've been a part of Stampin' Up. And this is best the best deal we've ever had on our Stampin' Up starter kit. So I wanted to jump in. I wanted to share with you guys about it, let you see my excitement, and ask any questions that you have. Any of you that are listening, or if you're watching on the replay, I think there's a lot of people might assume something, but sometimes it's just better just to ask about it. So the starter kit is how you would actually join the company. Because you love our product, right? And you can purchase it. You do not ever have to do a class. You don't ever have to do what I do. You don't ever have to teach anybody. The majority of we're called demonstrators. You can, a lot of us, that's just what the title that they give us. But we're just crafters, we're stampers, we're creators, we're scrapbookers, we're card makers. When people ask me what I do, I always say I'm a paper crafter. Like, that's what I do. I run a paper crafting business. And I also run a business training too. So I help paper crafters and demonstrators build their business. So I do both. I have, they're both equally time intensive for me. So anyway, anybody can purchase a starter kit. And that's the really cool part, is that it's only $35. So and normally it's $99, which is still already a steal. Stampin' Up, I think, is just pulling all the stops. They want everybody to join right now so they can see how incredible this company is and the product. Stampin' Up has been going through some changes, and they've been some really good changes, but changes were always hard. So now that we've settled in, and there's some really good things going on. So it costs $35, no shipping, and you only pay tax. So it's going to be like less than $40, and you get to pick out what you want for $125. So it's incredible. Now you have another choice. You can still spend the $99 like our kit normally is. And because normally we get to pick out $125. So you get 26 for free. So it's normally just a really good deal. And now you get to pick out $189. So you can do it either way. For my brain is like, choose the one at $35, because then you can place your own order once you join. Because here's the deal. When you join, again, you don't have to do any classes. You don't have to. You can choose to, right? Like we have the choice to, but you don't have to. And then what you can do, though, is you can place your own orders. Like, you can order at midnight. You can order whenever you want to. You are the first ones that are able to order the brand new product. You're the first ones that are able to get your hands on, again, product before it's even released yet. So plus you get to see it early. Like, as an example, we have a new product line coming out in November, and some of it's really awesome. We got to see it today, and we actually got to order it today. So it's definitely a perk to belonging to the company. So any of you who are here that have any questions, if you are a demonstrator already, and a lot of you are, obviously, because a lot of people are part of Stampin' Up just because they love the product and they want to be able to get their own discount. So, and they don't want to have to pay full price. So I do this as a business, but I'm still my best customer. I still don't like to pay. I don't pay full price for anything that I order. So yes, it's my business, but it's also my hobby and my joy and fun and my friendships. Like, it's a huge, huge part of my life. So if you are a demonstrator, then share with us if you are tuning in here to see a cute project also. But tune in, like, what do you love about belonging to Stampin' Up? I think people have this fear that it's going to be like salesy, or like you have to sell, and you do not have to. I feel like it's whatever you want it to be. Stampin' Up is a very, what I call a soft sale company. So they are very soft when it comes to that, right? So, okay, Chris, oh, good, you're here. I was just going to tackle your question. So, Chris, and if you guys are watching, you have any questions at all, you can ask me. It can be about the starter kit. It can be about Stampin' Up. It can be about what do I do with my team. So my team name is the Rubber Queens, and we have almost 600 in our team that are nationwide. We're all over the country. We've got people who've been with me all 25 years. We have a couple. We've got some, that came over from close to my heart. So we've got some scrapbookers. We have 2 artists and designers on our team too. And this year we had 8 demonstrators in our team earn the incentive trip. So we've got the whole wide range. And then we have, probably 400, 500 that are hobbyists that love to use this to support their hobby. And but they are equally as important as people who are earning the incentive trip. Like, they participate in creative challenges. We have team meetings and team Zooms where we gather and we share, and we have guest speakers and presenters. But if you have any questions about, like, what I do with my team, you can ask me that. You can ask me personal questions about me, because I want you to get to know me and why would you want to be on our team. But Chris, she asked, how much do you have to sell to continue to get the discount? Well, number one, you don't have to do anything, so you have choices. And number 2, you don't have to sell, you can purchase it. So it's a mixture. Stampin' Up allows you to count your personal purchases towards what you would call a quota. And you do have to reach a quota in order to continue to keep getting all the perks and the discounts. Stampin' Up sends, they allow us to get, product early. They subsidize, they give us free catalogs when the catalogs come out. So in order to be able to maintain those perks as an active demonstrator, you have to submit $300 in sales in a quarter. So not a month, but a quarter. So you get 3 months to do that. You actually get 4 months. They always give you a month, what they call pending, where you're like, okay, you're kind of on the board. Like, you haven't turned in your full, 300. So whatever you're short, you have another month to make it up. So realistically, you have 4 months. Now, when you join today, Stampin' Up gives you a full quarter to be able to turn that in the very first time. So the quarter that we're in right now is October, November, December. Well, if you join today, it's not a full quarter. So you actually will be active and able to maintain your discount and the access to, like, you get access to all these different groups on Facebook. You get access to all of my resources, and I offer a lot of resources when it comes to my team. They get all of my tutorials for free, all of my retreats, all of my conventions. Like, in a year, what I give them is probably over $2,000 worth of things that I'd be charging other people for. Probably even more than that. But they get access to all of that for free. I don't charge my team. I don't charge my team anything, except for if they buy packets for things. We do offer make and take packets that are really, really discounted for our monthly make and takes if you want them. We offer packets for like some of the training events that I do that are really discounted. But to access all of my resources, I do not charge my team. For me, I want to support them. This is my career. This is my job. So I want to support my team as much as I can to encourage them to buy, sell, succeed, be happy, like enjoy your time. So I take it very seriously to pour into them all the creativity that I can. And then I know that when they place their orders, then Stampin' Up! Compensates me. So I'd rather my team take all their money and use it to buy more product and to buy things that they want to buy. And I will let Stampin' Up! Compensate me for my team. Um, so to answer your question, I think I did, Krista, in lots of different ways, but that quota, that is $300 in a quarter. And again, it's about you get 4 months to do that. And it's your personal purchases count as well. Now you get a discount, right? You get a discount off of what you buy. And so it's not even $300. That's the retail amount. So you start off with a 20% discount off everything that you purchase, and then you can go up from there. So it fluctuates, and the base amount's always 20%. Once you have submitted $1,800 in sales to the company, then in a year, then you get a promotion, you get to get an advancement like to the next level, and the next level you get 25%. So it's not really, so it's not 300 because you only have to spend, it's 300 retail, but we get that at a discount. Now you also can sell and you can collect orders, and then the more orders that you collect from friends, family, customers eventually, then you could actually make money doing this too. So you will get that commission. So it's a discount, but it's also a commission because customers pay full price, and so you will get a commission off of that. So Jennifer said she's a demonstrator and she's in it for the friendship and community. It grows into a family. 100%, Jennifer. It's belonging to this special community. And I think within our Rubber Queens, you have this big Stampin' Up! Community, this big crafting community that we're all a part of. And then I think it breaks down even more. So our Rubber Queen community is incredibly close. Again, we do weekly fun creative challenges. We do monthly Zooms together. We do in-person events. So every month I do an in-person meeting. And we do yearly in-person events as well. But everybody will tell you, I think almost every single demonstrator will tell you that it's the community. It is the friendships that make it different than just crafting, right? Yeah, you can go to a store and just buy craft supplies. Number one, it will not be the quality of Stampin' Up. Stampin' Up blows that quality out of the water. It wouldn't be the coordination. So the product would not be as good. But when you just go to a store, you don't have this community, these friendships. So there's, you get that on top of the incredible, support. So I am like, this starter kit is it is a no-brainer. Like if you are not a demonstrator, you should become one. Again, you can take a test run for it, right? If you decide 6 months from now that you don't want to do it, you don't have to. They don't penalize you. They don't take your kit back. You get to keep it. So it's kind of a no-brainer to at least take a test run of it. It's $40 and you get to pick out $125 in product. So I've sent out the email with the link to purchase the kit. We posted about it yesterday, so the link is here. We'll add the link to this description. But I'm also here just to answer any questions. I mean, any question at all. So Trisha asked if there was shipping, and there is no shipping. So you also get you also get a free paper pumpkin in there too. So it's actually worth more than what it's advertised. There's actually a paper pumpkin in there as well. And there's like business supplies. So you get you'll get some catalogs that you can again pass out to friends. You can use them yourself. You can actually, if you wanted to, use this as like a side hobby where you could, actually make things and sell them at craft fairs. Within our Rubber Queen team, we have everybody you could imagine. Again, we have people who do this full time, that run this as their business, that are making over six figures in a year and earning trips. We've got those. And then we've got people who do this as like a part-time income, maybe just a few $1,000s extra. We got people who do this as just to supplement their own spending. So they do a class a month just to be able to support their own hobby. And then we have people who just do it for the discount. So they don't want to make any money. They don't do any classes, but they still come to meetings. They still participate in our swaps. They still participate in the community creative world that we have, and the joy and the friendships. They still can do all of that. So you don't have to do any selling if you don't want to, but you can. And I'd love to share that, because if you do want to have any desire to that, then our group is an incredible group to be a part of, because we do business training as well, besides just creative inspiration. I'm a group. I'm a leader of a group that does both. We have like elite masterminds where we support each other. And then we do card swapping, where we're swapping our ideas. We do every Friday, we have a creative challenge. Jennifer Drake is on here right now, and Jennifer Drake is what I call our Rubber Queen ambassador. We have close to 600, and I'm sure by the time this special's over, we'll probably have over 700. I know our team is definitely going to grow, and Jennifer is one that helps me with our team. So she does our team make and takes. She also helps with prizes, to ship out prizes. So you get we do prize patrol every single week. We send out prizes for our creative challenges. We do like recognition, where we send out prizes, and Jennifer helps me with all of that. So we stay on top of it. She also, like, when people join our team, we do like a welcome card in the mail, and we'll send you a welcome email, and we'll try to help get you tapped into the family and the community that we have together. Now, if you don't want any of that, that's okay too. We don't force you. We don't just add you. Like, you get to get out of it what you want to. A lot of people might just want to be like, I just want to order. I don't want to talk to anybody. And if that's you, that's okay too. You don't have to. But if you would like to have more of that, we do offer that a lot. Oh, Beverly, she's on our team too, and she goes, "Your lives are they hands down. I'm so glad." Yeah, and we do monthly Zooms with the team, where we record them, so we do a lot of demonstrations and sharing. We do mystery stamping, and again, every month, I give my team a full class that they can copy. I mean, actually, I give them about 8 classes a month that they can copy. So, and every retreat and stamp camp, they get all of that. I was just seeing if anybody else had any questions, more sharing. Krista said her favorite thing is the quality of Stampin' Up! Products. I completely agree with that, especially if you're doing any sort of comparison. It kind of blows everything out of the water. I love our new kits. So I think a lot of people who are new and are, maybe like want to, that you're not an avid crafter, but you want to tap into it more. Our kits are really awesome for that, to kind of help ease you into and just have fun. Like, I love our kits. And I've been doing this for 25 years, and I love our kits. The first thing I did today was buy all 3 of our brand new kits that just came out. And I can't wait to put them together. It's like, just, they're beautiful. And it's something you could do where you don't have to think. Now, I love creating projects too, but I also love our kits. And it's a great way for people who are brand new to be able to have a class. So we do classes here at our studio, and we just have our kits out, and people can come and pick out what kits they want. I say kits because they can buy multiple ones, and so it's a really easy, no pressure way to run classes as well. I love the quality of the kits too. All right, I was just checking any of your other comments to make sure I didn't miss them. Or if anybody else had any questions. I don't see any. All right, you can keep on asking questions if you want to. Again, the starter kit, it's only for the month of October, and then it goes back, it's always a good deal. It's always a great deal. One of the biggest things I like to say is, like, let's say you love the product at, pick your favorite store. Like, I love, what's my favorite store? Do I have a favorite store? I don't know. My grocery store is my favorite store. I'm not a shopper by any means, but okay, let's say one of my favorite stores is Spanx. I love Spanx. I love their everything. I love their shirts, their shorts, their leggings. I love their underwear. I love their bras. I love everything about Spanx. So let's say there was a way for me to be able to get my Spanx all at a discount all the time, 20% off, and then 25%. And then, like, once you start doing more, you get even a bigger discount. So, like, I earn 38% of my sales in income in cash or a discount. So it just depends on how much. You don't have to, but if you sell more or you buy more, then you get a bigger discount, right? So I would want to know if Spanx had a way for me to be able to, get this. It's a $35 investment, and I get $125 in product, and then from there on out, I get this continual coupon. Like, hello, it's kind of, like I said, it's a no-brainer, especially because I love that product, and Spanx is like one of the highest quality. It might be a little bit more expensive than like a cheap pair of leggings that I can get from a different store, but I will spend the little bit more because it's the best quality. So that, I believe, is kind of a good, vision of like what Stampin' Up is too. So when you purchase this, you kind of get like this shopping discount. People call themselves happy shoppers, discount shoppers, hobbyists. But it's kind of like you get this pass to be able to be a part of this community and this company, and then buy your things at a discount. So, or you can then, if you would like to, be able to make money by selling it at full cost, and then you get your commission. So again, if you're watching and you have any questions about this special, again, it's only for October. It's $35 and no shipping, so all you pay is tax, so it's less than $40. And you get to pick out whatever you want on the website. There are things that are in the clearance rack, and it's called last chance list. There's lots of discounted items. You can pick from brand new items that were just launched today. Again, it's the perk of being a demonstrator. So once you join, you can buy things that anybody else can see. We've got a new banner punch coming out. It's a triple banner punch. Incredible. Cannot wait for it. There's a Valentine's. There's one called Hobbies. Really cool. So there's a couple others that are coming out. But we get to be, yes, like Michelle said, we're kind of the insider. And I love that too. Carmen said she got the live convention. Sweet. And that is something I do 4 conventions a year online, and then I do a really big one in person. And my team gets to get those for free. So the access to the online. Now, if they want to pack it, it's extremely discounted. It's $80 cheaper for them. So it's something that I do. Oh yes, we have vellum. Vellum is coming back. I'm so happy. It's going to be in 12 by 12 sheets instead of the 8.5 by 11. So really excited about the vellum coming back too. You're right, Jennifer. Super excited about that. I already put an order in and I had it overnighted because I got to get my hands on some of that product and the vellum. All right, let's go and let's see. Again, I just wanted to continue to ask questions. I'll be reading comments. And Carmen, I hope you enjoyed the convention this past weekend. It is Carmen said, I want to know what the difference is between the live one and the online one because I didn't have access to the online one. So I did two conventions in September. I did it, and they were different. The only thing that was the same was my training session that I did. I did the same training at both of them, but they were all different. So the in-person one, we did 16 make and takes, four training sessions, inspiration stations, optional classes, all of that, and it was an in-person. I did offer that to go for a limited amount of people that got those. Then Creative Convention Online is a total online convention. I didn't offer it in person. And that one, again, 16 make and takes, 4 more bonus classes, 4 mystery projects, 4 training sessions. And so they were different. So it was a lot for the month of September. I don't typically do that. Sometimes I will do them the same. But anyway, so they were different. So there was like, again, everything was almost completely different except for my training session carried from one to, I did my training session for both. That was the only thing that wasn't different. Okay, so let's turn to our hands. Again, any questions you guys have, fire away. I'm going to keep looking at your comments too. Okay, so oh, Carmen, you're saying you got the live convention. All right, yes. That one we are working on shipping it out today. I'm waiting for the boxes to come in. We were hoping they would come in yesterday, but they're out for delivery today. So as soon as I get those boxes, we are ready to try to package them up. Everything else is finally, for the most part, is here. All right, so I wanted to show you one of my favorite new little projects. This was actually a demonstration I did for my team. So this is a kind of, at our team meetings, we always teach new things. All right, let's see here. I know this is the Festive Friends. So I'm going to be doing a different version of this, but I wanted to show you this cute little box. Now, I used the party banners to put this together. So at our live convention, I did a whole class with this. And so, and there's also 2 bigger sizes that just don't fit in here. But so I'm using the one that is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The eighth party banner from the smallest is the one that I am using for this project. So I love these party banners, and I still have not even made a banner with it yet. I have made all kinds of projects, but not a banner. So what I did is I ran through 2 of those party banners, and I ran them through with garden green. So you can do this. Obviously, the measurements will be different with each different size party banner. I should show you. We did a class with this at Creative Convention, and we did a bunch of different sizes of the banner. So this is kind of like a smaller one. We've done much bigger ones too. So you're going to take your banner and you're going to score it at 1 inch. I just wanted to show you guys a quick project today. So 1 inch from each of the bottoms. Can you see that? All right. Oh, I wanted to show you. I'm going to put this on my screen. Yay! Hey, Jennifer, can you, I think you're an admin, can you remove, I don't know if I can remove. Let's see. Actually, I think I can. Hold on. We just got a spammer on here. Let's see. Maybe they'll want to join my team. That's what we're talking about today, right? Let's see here. I should be able to pull it up here. Maybe you already got it because I don't see it now. I think maybe you might have got it, Jennifer. Jenna Troll, thanks. I don't see it, so maybe Jennifer got it. All right. I didn't even read what it said, but I thought I saw it there, but I think Jennifer got it. Okay, well, let me go back to eCam. Okay, so it's gone. Oops. Well, now I got all kinds of I got all kinds of screens open, and there we go. We're back. Okay, so then I took a piece of designer series paper and my new favorite. So this is, we're using this for Card Club this month. Just a heads up for my Card Club members. What we need to do, what this is it comes in 6x6 sizes. I love this paper. I cannot get enough of it. So I've made it and used it so much. I just love both sides of the paper. It's really Christmassy. I think that's why I love it. And then you get all the die cuts too that match and coordinate. But it's just so, and then this could be all tags. It's very Christmassy for cards. We used this last week too. And I love this, just a total plaid, and then the other side is very garden greenish. So I really love this pack of paper. So I'm using this piece here, this gingham piece, which is definitely one of my favorites. The banners are on my wish list. See, now again, that you could get the banners right now when you purchase the starter kit, right? You could include things like that too. And okay, so this is 6 inches long, and I cut it by 5, and it's at 5 1/4. So I just cut off 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to score along the 5 1/4 inch side. I'm going to score gently because designer series paper can be a little bit, you got to be a little bit gentle with it. I'm just going to score 1 inch down both of those long sides. Okay. So 1 inch there. Now the other direction, so this is the 6 inch direction. I'm going to score it at 2.5 on that two sides. So 2.5 and 2.5. So again, if you're making the one that I mapped out here, this was the 1/8 from the smallest party banner. So it's 3.5 inches across. And then I took a piece of, this is our 6x6 paper. I cut it down to 5 1/4 by 6. Now you can use 12 by 12 paper, but if you want to. But this one, we're going to fold along all of those edges. Just like that. And then take your little snips, and we're going to snip. I'm going to snip up on those score marks. And we're going to snip up on our score marks here. I just wanted to show you guys that I wanted to today mostly talk about the starter kit. It's what I came here for. But I thought since I have you, and it's a crafty lunch break, I wanted to show you some of my favorite projects. This is not the same one I made for my team. My team had different measurements, but it was similar. So I put adhesive on the flaps that are across from each other. So, and then I'm just going to pull this up and then glue this one down, and then just same thing, just like that. So it creates this perfect little holder to put candy, gift cards, and candy. Again, this one over here is a little bit taller. This one was a little bit shorter because I wanted to use it with 6x6 paper. This one was a piece of 12 by 12, so I did it longer. But This one is a little bit of a different measurements. So the next thing we're going to do is take our little party banners, and on the one we're going to put adhesive on that. Now, here's a little trick. You don't want to pull this super tight, so don't like line up exactly this edge with a score mark. You want to give yourself about maybe eighth. So I'm lining it up there mostly. Oops, you can see that. So I didn't line it up exactly. There's about an eighth of a gap there. All right, and this, oh yeah, phew. I made these measurements up and never really tested it out, so I could have easily messed that up. So then put your adhesive here, and then our little box should fit perfectly here. And the reason why, if you did that exactly, it would be too tight. If you did it exactly at an inch, because this bottom is an inch, so now it fits. It fits nice. Okay, so now take your adhesive again, go up there, and then I'll do it on this side too. Make sure I don't want to go too high up to, and then there. So it's a sweet little package. You of course can put handles on it, and then you can make this as big as you want or as little as you want. Next, I'm going to take some of that paper. So again, I love all the gingham, and then this is a plaid piece, and I'm just going to decorate real quick. All right, does anybody else who's watching have any questions about the starter kit special? Or again, questions about my team, questions about what we do. Jennifer's here too. Or if you're watching the replay, you can post your questions and I will try to read them and come back to them too. All right, I'm taking a piece of real red with a 2 3/8 inch circle. And now we're going to just decorate. So we've got all these really awesome die cuts that we can use. We got lots of them in here. And you get 4 sheets of them. I'm going to use a little, it's a tough decision because they're all so cute. But I think I'm going to use the Christmas tree. I don't know, I really like that bell too. I like that bell. That bell is really sweet. Well, you'll just have to make multiples. I think I'm going to do the bell. It's again, it's a toughie because they're all so cute. And then I'm going to take a little bit of greenery up there too and just add a little bit of greenery, and then we'll put the bell. Okay, so we'll take that. Put our circle down. They're all super cute. And you can decorate as much as you want to. I just want to add a little bit of greenery on that one. We'll put some dimensionals on here. So if you're making these, they're really inexpensive little Christmas favors for a family gathering or a gathering for teachers or at school, for your co-workers. You can make bunches of these, and they're again not very expensive because it just takes one piece of 6x6 and then the party banners. Oh yeah, there we go. I got some of our red and white baker's twine. I think I've used it more this year than it came out last year. I'm so glad we still have it. I really love this for Christmas. And tags, like to do your tags with, or cards. I am using it for Card Club again, even though I know I've used it before, but I'm using a lot of it. So you'll probably end up going through almost the whole thing, even for Card Club. So I'm going to tie a bow, attempt to tie a bow. There you go. And put this up there at the top. All right, welcome. Okay, and it goes right up there. Okay, so there's that. And then last but not least, again, you could have chosen any of these. So you could, keep on decorating. So it's kind of fun that each one will be just a little bit different. If you do this like at a work party or a school party or a family party, each one would just have a little bit of a different die cuts, which I think is actually really kind of cool. I'm going to take a real red. And then one of our new bundles. This was our bundle, our featured bundle of the week. It's funny, it's the week, but I have been using it for everything. Hi, Maddie Wade. So this was again one of my the labels, which I don't have the labels because Nancy's using them right now. The die cut. Look at them. See, this is I've used them, and I use them with red. Red does stain your stamps. They still stamp just so fine, but it does stain them. All right, I just have a little 1/4 inch strip here. This says "Tis the Season," so I'm going to put that on there. That was a little crooked, so let's go back down here and try again. That's better. Much, much better. Okay. All right, we're all done with our sweet and simple project just about. I just want to add our little greeting here, "Tis the Season." We're going to put that right here on our, I didn't even think about where I wanted to put that. I don't really, whoops. We could just put it right over top of the bells, but I don't really want to cover that. So we're going to put it under the bell, just kind of sticking over top of it. I could put one that is a little bit not as big, but I like the "Tis the Season." All right, there we go. Okay, so there's our one. Here's the one I made with my team. This one again this one I made with my team is a little bit bigger. I just made this one just it's if you can tell, but the party banner itself is just a little bit bigger. So and just a hair wider too. So it's kind of fun just to get with all the different banners, you can do all the different sizes. So this one was with the festive friends. That was one of our bundles I used last week. And then this one is with the Christmas tags and more pack of paper. So what's really cool about this pack of paper is you get 8 sheets of each of the papers. So it was a great one to be able to mass produce things. All right, I'm going to bring you back up to my face. Thanks for spending a lunch break with me, and thanks for letting me have a chance to talk about my team and talk about Stampin' Up. I think sometimes we overthink it. It's actually a simple mindset. And if you were a demonstrator before, you can come back. There's a lot of past demonstrators that have come back to my team, and they love it because they love the extra support. If you want to, you can get as much out of it as you want, or you can just get your discount and buy your stuff and not ever even come to the meetings or do the challenges, or we do incentives. This month for my whole team, whoever has a new recruit, them and their new recruit get to, we'll have an exclusive Zoom where we'll have a class together, and I'll send you the PDFs early. If my team promotes, then they actually get a kit sent to them too. So we do challenges about 4 or 5 times a year. We do lots of fun things together. So anyway, if you guys have any questions and you're watching the replay, then you can post them and I will watch for those answers. And I'm just grateful. I'm so grateful for my team. I see a lot of my team members on here watching and supporting. We do that for each other. A lot of us watch each other's lives, and we love to learn from each other and share. So a lot of best friends and they didn't even know each other before they joined our team. So if you have any questions, you can let me know. Thank you, Krista. And if also, I hope you enjoyed our little project for today. If you guys make it, take a picture and definitely show it to us too. All right, have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.